This is the MGTOW Infinium here with another Infinium out and about. This Infinium out and about is entitled A Heartfelt Thanks. Now, my brothers, I'm out here again at my favorite local park, and it is getting ready to roll over into fall. The leaves are starting to change a little bit. And this is a park where I come to just get a little bit of exercise, walk around, or just to sit out and meditate, get a little bit of fresh air. But my brothers, I just want to briefly make this out and about and express my heartfelt thanks and gratitude for who you are in terms of what you are to me. And my brothers, last night I had a stream which there was a lot of discussion and talking about what's happening to we men. But my brothers, I would like to thank you all again for helping me get to the place of being able to do that stream. Because it is very encouraging to me that I find myself in a place where I can do what I love to do what I want to do. And part of the thing is with me is I would like to further my creative talents, my abilities that I have creative-wise, that type of thing. But my brothers, one of the other aspects, the important aspects of my life as a MGTOW man is to help other men to discover their freedom. And as I said on the stream last night, that if I can help one man to understand that he has a right to be free, he has a right to live free, to seek freedom in every possible way, then I'm good with that. But my brothers, I would like to again express my thanks for everybody that participated in that stream, because it is an encouragement to me. It is something that proves to me that my life is on the right track, that I am headed in the right direction of what I should be doing, even though I face many frustrations, many issues, all types of things. And in certain cases, I feel like giving up the ship sometimes. That's rarity when that happens. But my brothers, every time I do something like that stream, which that's getting into territory that I've really never explored before, and my brothers who came out and helped me to do that, to accomplish that, my brothers, it means a lot to me. And I can't even express how grateful I am to be involved with a community of men who are all seeking their freedom, who are all going on the same path. We are many different men. We are many different shades, many different cultures, but we all have a common goal of seeking our freedom. And my brothers, sometimes we can find ourselves in a frustrating situation where we think that what we're doing is ineffective, that it's not touching other people's lives, other men's lives. And then we can find ourselves in a situation being reminded that even the smallest bit of effort, even the smallest word of encouragement is having a profound effect, even in a small way. And we have to understand, my brothers, that a small stone thrown into a big pond can, in certain cases, cause a tsunami. And what I'm saying, my brothers, you may look at your efforts sometimes that I'm not having an effect. I am not doing enough. Or this is not working. This is not happening for me. My subs are down. I can't get this. I can't get that. But my brothers, look at the small stone that you have and the effectiveness of that stone. And my brothers, we sometimes can find ourselves in a situation where we see our future self and we see our future self doing things, incredible things, because we're free. But then we get snapped back into the reality of where we are. We're free, we're doing things, we're going in a certain direction, but it's not what the future self is. But my brothers, even that take where you are now and then look at what you were in the past. And my brothers, for myself, at this standpoint, I was not a free man. I am now a free man. I didn't have any understanding that I would be doing content of any type of thing. But yet now I am doing content. I am delving into, in a small way, of revitalizing my creative skills, all types of things. And my brothers, I will say to you again that that is all because of you men. My brothers, who I know worldwide, who, again, have done things like participate in streams, listen to my content, give me confirmation that my content is being effective, that it's helpful, give me direction when it's not helpful, all types of things. My brothers, I thank you so much for doing those things for me, for standing with me, for just giving me a word of encouragement, for putting a comment out on my channel. Anything that is being done where I get that encouragement or I get direction, my brothers, I thank you for it. And I thank you for who you are. My brothers, again, we all are facing different types of situations, different types of things that right now it seems like our future selves will never exist. But I would like to encourage you, my brothers, to keep on trucking, keep on stepping, keep on doing what you need to do, because your future self will at some point in time come to pass. And my brothers, I would like to tell you some things. You know, sometimes we have to repurpose things. Sometimes we have to change things around to get into the direction that we need to go in. For instance, the Infinium, that name came from a failed novel project that I was working on. It was actually called the Infinium Project. And it was a space-based type of serialized project that I was working on. And I could never get past the first few chapters of that type of work. And it was based upon people that were encompassed in a type of world where they lived in a type of matrix type of thing, but they thought they were free, but they were not free. And there were people within that life which realized their freedom, but they were being persecuted. But my brothers, I could never get that project to work. And so when I began to do content about 4 or 5 years ago, maybe 6 now, I can't remember, I was trying to think of a name for my channel, and I couldn't think of a name, and I didn't want to put my name out there, my real name, because I know I would get immediately doxxed or whatever. But the thought, and I would say it was a God notion, to use Infinium and just couple that with MGTOWinfinium. And from that point on, I became the MGTOWinfinium. And that change, that repurposing, began to do things far more effectively than what I could ever do with that novel project. So that's what I'm saying, my brothers. Yes, sometimes we have to repurpose things. Yes, sometimes we have to go in different ways. We may not get the types of things that we want initially, but my brothers, again, as we walk towards our freedom, we will have our freedom. We will be in the state where we look around us and it will be incomprehensible to us in terms of the freedom and the peace and just the joy that we have if we continue on. Don't get frustrated. Don't get sad. Don't get into a state where this can never work. It does work. And my brothers, again, where it is something so critical that you look at yourselves and you say, why can I not be free? Why do I live in a society that would punish me just for being a man? That's why it becomes critical. That's why it becomes something that even on a small scale, like again, that stone thrown into a pond of your life, where it becomes a tsunami of freedom, where it washes away the slavery, where it washes away the crippling effects of womanism upon our lives. That's what I'm talking about, my brothers. And so, my brothers, again, I thank you so much for who you are. And who you are to me, a fellow brother who is walking along a course in a life that takes me to freedom, that I am not alone because I have brothers worldwide who are doing the same thing, that I can talk to, that I can share my understanding of things, and they can share their understanding of things. And together, we move towards a common goal, which is our freedom. That's what's important to us, and that's what's important to me. And my brothers, again, don't look at where you are now, but look at where you're going. Again, I see myself as in a midpoint because I never thought I would be doing the types of things I'm doing right now. And my brothers, I believe that for many of us, we're on the outer edge of the incomprehensible. And that may seem small to womanists or womanists, women, etc. But the incomprehensible is living your life in freedom and in peace, being able to do what you want to do, go where you want to go, being in a state where the shaming doesn't affect you, all types of things, the criticisms, all these types of things, where you're at peace and you're living in a state of freedom, my brothers. That's what it's all about. And my brothers, I am so thankful. I will put it like this. It sometimes God has to remind me that I'm not the only one that's going through what I'm going through. And that there are many men that are going through much worse. And to not focus on myself, but to focus on where I'm headed, to focus on those that I can't help. Maybe I can't help many men, but I can help one man. That type of thing. And my brothers, that's what I would encourage you with, to not focus on what I can't do right now, but focus on what you can do. If you can put a comment on somebody else's site, a fellow brother's site, where it just encourages him, then so do so. If you can send a few dollars to help somebody else, then do so. My brothers, every little bit counts. And that's what I would encourage you with, that we all have something to do. Whether it be small, whether it be great, we all have some part in this. And we are fellow brothers, fellow MGTOW men who are walking towards our freedom. Again, something that is incomprehensible to the society that we now find ourselves in. And we now find ourselves in a state of persecution. That's what we're doing. We are doing the incomprehensible. Because again, we are all on the same journey, trying to find and seek our freedom. But again, my brothers, my heartfelt thanks for what you guys have done for me. And I'm going to keep on keeping on. I'm going to keep on doing what I know to do, even if it's in a small way. Even if my channel does not grow any further than what it is, I'm going to keep on keeping on. And my brothers, I would encourage you that you also do the same. And again, my thanks to you for being my brothers, for being who you are in my life at this time. I am very blessed to be a man who came from the Bronx, New York, and who is now a MGTOW, and who has brothers worldwide who are all seeking their freedom. And I find myself in the company of those brothers. And so my brothers, again, I thank you so much. And I would encourage you to keep on doing what you need to do and what we should all do as MGTOW men, to seek our freedom, because we have the right to be free as men. This is the MGTOW Infinium, and this has been an Infinium Out and About. My MGTOW brothers, as always, stay safe, stay strong, stay on the MGTOW path, and remember, MGTOW is the liberation of men's minds. MGTOW cannot and will not be stopped.